Alrighty, trying my hand at picking the ABUS XP10 once again. Ugh. Took me about 10 minutes the first time, and then I just tried to film it again, and I got nowhere fast. So this thing is a tough cookie. Don't look on number 1. Pretty much always checking the first pin. I noticed the first time around picking it that's really the telltale set pin. Whenever pin 1 is going to be, or whenever pin 1 is set, that's when I get a false set. There we go, false set. Oh my goodness, just like that, picked. Alrighty. I would do the full turn, and then all the pins are going to fall into the chamber. Just to demonstrate, that's exactly what happens. And if you do make that mistake, not all hope is lost. Just take your pick, slide it all the way in through the warding, and then just keep turning. And then you're all set. Alrighty, so let's get this gutted. So grab these, move all this shit out of the way. Here's the key, there's the bitting. So as you can see, number 1 is a very high set, or it's like a 7. So let us move the phone, grab our tool. Let's take the key out so the core stops turning. Ooh, these E-clips are a pain in the ass. Alright, there we go. I just dropped that on the floor. There we are. Alrighty. So grab ourselves the right size. And this thing's a big chunk and beast, so it's going to use the biggest possible one. Alrighty. Before I get all gung-ho with that, I'm going to shim it, because shim every single lock. Because the one that you don't shim is the one that's going to fuck you up. Oh, there's only 5 pins. The first one must be drill protection. Anyway, sorry, I'm talking to myself. Let us take out number 1. Number 1 is a standard. Number 2 is a standard. Number 3 is a standard. Number 4, are you noticing a pattern? All standard. Just lost the 2 of the passive key things. So let's make sure we put those in the right way. I'm pretty sure that both of these are the exact same. Yeah, close enough. Yeah, alright. So yeah, so these little side pins, this is all part of a passive key security system. So they don't affect picking at all, which is why I didn't have to mess with them. So yeah, all the key pins are all standard, so nothing exciting there. So all the good stuff must be here in the Bible. So let's figure out what we've got going on this over here. Ooh, that just flew out. All right. Número uno es un standard with a copper spring. Oh, that's interesting. All right, number 2 is a spool. That is a pretty nice spool, too. Unfortunately, they wasted it on a high set that you barely need to touch. Number 3 is a standard. Number 4 is another very pretty spool. I love the color on these, my goodness. And number 4 is a barrel. Look at that. All right. And, whoop, dropped a spring. I got it. Got caught in my pants. All right. Let me get my flashlight here and see if there's anything interesting going on in the Bible, which it doesn't look like there is. Yep. So all the Bible is standard. There is in it the interesting key retention system. Well, can't really show you with the flashlight because I'm stupid. So here, whoop, let's see if you can see that. Those little cutouts are for this part of the core. They will engage in that if you insert the wrong key, presumably. So yeah, this is a pretty cool lock. It's got a lot of interesting features. Unfortunately, I think that this suffers from poor bitting. So the spool in chamber 2 never got into effect. I think that the barrel in the back in pin chamber number 5, I think that was a waste as well because it's such a high set that you are less likely to engage it. But yeah, I think in 4, the spool in 4 was to good effect. I think that's the only one that really gave me any trouble. Yeah. Probably have to pick this a little bit more. Might switch the pins around, maybe get some more effect out of them, but probably not. The bidding on this is pretty extreme. Highs and lows and no in between. So, yeah. I think that it really suffers from that. I think that if they did a little bit more care with this on the bidding, but it does seem that that's just the way that it is, because on my other XP10, it's a very similar story. High sets with one medium set and then another low set, so they seem to like extremes. Anyway, that was the ABUS XP10. Thanks for watching.